With a tragedy such as this, it's all too easy to blame oneself. After all, the facts would seem to speak for themselves. Some anonymous hacker, probably hoping to combat an industry they don't understand, got into Marcus's files and put them out for the world to see, including personal information about many of you, as well as, of course, Venezia's identity. Unable to face her family, she felt she had only one option. A leads to B leads to C. It's a reassuring narrative, but life is never that simple. The truth is, we'll never know for sure exactly what complex mix of events and emotions and regrets led to this unfortunate outcome. The truth is, it's the height of hubris to believe we have that much power over someone else's life. Venezia is dead, and there's nothing we could have done to prevent it. So let's all take a moment of silence to pay our respects. And then move on with our lives.
¿Dónde quieres tú que me la pongo?
Cualquier lugar que desees?
Cut! I assume sound want another one?
Sound does.
Okay, let's take it from the top.
Why does he use the to form?
To form what?
He's using the informal conjugation, right? He doesn't know her.
He's getting ready to know her inside and out.
Okay, just seems weird.
Roll sound.
Sound speeds?
Roll cameras.
Speeding.
Is B camera speeding?
What should it be?
I'd go with the formal conjugation.
Give her the tablet.
No, I don't know it.
But you know it's informal.
Because he said to.
Who speaks Spanish? You gotta be kidding me.
I know I was kind of dragging my feet getting back to you, but it's great to know our feelings. Honestly, half the time I was on a contract with Sapphire, I was wishing I was right back here working with you. I hope the feeling's mutual.
Yes, of course. If we could have stolen you back any sooner, you bet we would have.
Sometimes the timing just works out.
It's good to have you back. Now, if there's anything you need, just let me know, because we aim to keep you this time.
Does that include your phone number?
Did I tell you he was a charmer?
Are you okay?
Yeah, fine. Thank you for that, by the way.
You really think he's worth his asking price?
Are you kidding? He's taking a pay cut now out of guilt for a wise business decision he made years ago. We're robbing him.
Pay cut isn't a bargain if he was overvalued to begin with.
I know it breaks your heart, Vera, but Troy's gone. I mean, maybe not forever, but after Venezia, I don't think he'll be gracing us with his presence anytime soon, and we need a name, if only to prop up our image and attract other names. Besides, I've wanted Xander back for years. And don't tell me you don't like him.
Oh, he's very sly.
Yeah, he's smart, all right, and almost quixotically loyal. It's all the bona fides I need.
You find that translator yet?
Yeah, but I don't know how to tell it we want the formal version.
Why doesn't she just dub the movie?
Oh, we are. But Cheryl wanted to do a test scene in Spanish to see how practical it was.
Oh, I know.
Chasing that Latin demographic.
Well, I don't know what we're doing anymore. But we want something to work out for her. So let's get this figured and get it shot.
That is so weird.
What's that?
Orange. It's a color and it's a fruit in Spanish, too.
Huh?
And I know it is in French. I mean, why does orange always get to be two things?
Well, it all comes from Latin, right?
I guess.
Not English. English derives from German.
Yeah, but that comes from Latin, right?
Nah, German's its own thing.
You sure about that?
Is orange two things in German?
Ooh, good question. I'll check.
No, if you already have your translator open, why don't you help with Aaron's line?
Okay, but will somebody else look up that thing that he said about Latin?
I don't think I'd be doing my job if I didn't at least suggest that we consider moving away from high-end feature films toward unscripted, reality-style web content. I mean, in addition to slashing overhead, we would control distribution, lock, stock, and barrel. And then you wouldn't have to fight around anymore with Cheryl.
Oh, yeah, if it'll slash overhead, we should definitely consider it.
That was like 30 seconds ago. I was asking you what niche you would consider moving into if we stopped making features and moved into targeted web content.
Sorry.
Don't be. I know how close you two were.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about her.
Cheryl.
No, honestly. Not exactly, anyway. I was thinking about how things can never just work out, you know? In movies and stories, things. Everything goes bad all at once, then it all goes good, then it's over. We should be celebrating our good fortune right now. Marcus, persona non grata, and if he folds, we might actually snag back some of our old talent. Knock on wood. And don't even get me started on what a shot in the arm going public would have been for Venezia's career. Hell, she would have benefited even more than us. But it didn't pan out that way now, did it? It couldn't just work. Why do you think that is? Why can't it ever just work?
Huh. Well, apparently, the Welsh are actually English, the English are actually German and Dutch.
What are the Germans?
Stern?
Oh, you took mine. But I was gonna go with our genetic superiors.
Not great architects?
Right.
Okay. German is, in fact, linguistically distinct from Latin.
No, you were supposed to look up if English comes from German or Latin.
I think her line's wrong too.
You said, look up what he said about Latin.
We can't change them all.
I meant the other thing.
Just saying.
Then you should have said,
Hey! What are you doing here?
Picking up lunch.
Are you insane?
I didn't think our most recent spot even made the top 5, given our...
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Scanned all the release forms and moved them to a new folder called Release Forms. Right now it's on your desktop, but I'm going to move it
What the
to
hell is that?
Gaffer's tape.
Why?
Venezia.
You, of all people, are in mourning?
She tried to be nice to me once. That has to be respected. Move it to a folder in Documents called Vesuvius Paperwork.
We're gonna do kind of a 80s throwback for that dream sequence.
You mean a sweet saxophone solo?
Red and blue gels.
Gotta love Cheryl. Best crafty in the biz.
Too much. I shouldn't be eating all this right before a scene.
You're Brandy, right?
Yeah.
Xander. We're working together.
Oh, okay, cool.
If you need a male fluffer, just say the word. I'm happy to help.
I'm good. Thanks.
Ready to go. Mark of a true professional.
That's me.
Let me show you what I got planned.
You already in wardrobe, too?
Hey!
Jumpy, jeez.
Well, don't startle me.
I just want a preview.
You got one.
Why are you acting like this?
I'm not.
We're about to work together.
I'm trying to eat.
Just show me. Show me and I'll let you go.
Come on, it'll just take a second. Oh, look at that. Those are cute with the little bows or whatever. Good choice.
Need something?
How come we only went out twice?
Well, I don't know. You tell me. Did you want to go out again?
Sure.
I mean, back then.
Oh.
I mean, you know what? Why don't we go out and get a drink or something? Yeah, let's just do that. Set a date.
Great, yeah. Let me check my schedule and get back to you.
Great.
Yes, by the way, I did want to go out again back then.
I'm sorry. I guess I misread that.
That's too bad. I really thought there was something there.
Well, there was. At least I thought there was.
And you really couldn't tell I felt it too?
No. I mean, yeah, I could tell. But I had just finished briefly dating Misty Canyon.
You two dated?
Yeah. I mean, well, no. I mean, we were working a lot together in those days, and so we dated for about a week. But, you know, I was her director, so I didn't want her to think that her job depended upon sleeping with me. And so I never made a move. And you know, some women, if you don't make a move, then they'll find a guy who will. And that's why when Rachel came along, I didn't waste any time, which led to Kylie, which led to Shotgun Wedding. Those were good times. I mean, divorce notwithstanding, I have a wonderful daughter. But when you and I went out, I mean, back then, I mean, but you could say, I mean, I guess you could say back then that, you know, you could say that I was, I loved Misty Canyon.
Pictures up.
Whoa, ran out like your ass was on fire.
Come in. How'd the scene go?
It's done.
Great.
Hey, do you work with Sandra a lot?
Hope to.
Okay. Can you maybe add him to my won't work with list?
Why?
He just didn't really hit it off.
Maybe next time.
No, I'm serious. Can you just add him?
You want to 3-dub someone for lack of chemistry.
I don't know why you're making this a thing.
The names on a 3-dub list get around.
I know.
Don't even pretend like they don't.
I'm not.
So either give me a real reason or drop it.
He kept saying weird things to me, and he wouldn't let me walk by him without showing him my panties, and I know that sounds stupid now.
Yeah, it does.
But I didn't appreciate it. Or the way he looked at me during our scene.
Fine. I'll tell him not to tease you, not to tease anyone anymore, okay?
Yeah, fine.
What does that mean?
What?
Your tattoo.
Oh, X is forever.
Why isn't the X in Hebrew?
There isn't an X in Hebrew.
You think that's funny?
Well, there isn't.
Tattooing that on your back.
More ironic, I guess.
Oh, it's funny. Yeah, real mature. But then it's like, Cheryl, Xander's teasing me. Oh, because I'm running a daycare here. I'm responsible for you all. done? Get your stuff and your tattoo and get the hell out of here. You're on my won't work with list. Connor, you too.
Yeah, I'm just returning her call. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. How sure are you? Oh. Okay. Yeah, thanks. Yep. Will do. Okay. Thanks.
Cheryl,
Yes?
I'm only asking you as your business partner, but is there something I need to know about Marcus being hacked?
No.
Okay.
Any progress with Bert?
We went out for a drink, but I wasn't able to talk him into coming back with me to my place. Guess he wasn't that into me after all.
That's a shame.
Oh, hey, where's Brandy?
She's gone.
Oh, I gotta call her.
Why?
There was a mix-up. I've got gonorrhea.
Oh. I'll call her.
Claire, can I get a quick level check while we're waiting on Jewel? Just say anything.
Okay, anything yellow, chicken, taxidermy, ecumenical.
Whoa, what was that?
Sorry, I go to this website to look up words I don't know, but then I can only remember them by the way the deep voice guy says them.
All choppy.
Exactly. Ecumenical. Ecumenical.
Cornucopia. Cornucopia.
Sacerdotal. Sacerdotal.
Vociferous. Vociferous.
Chiaroscuro. Chiaroscuro.
Creme brulee.
Yay!
Creme brulee.
Fiduciary. Fiduciary.
Cool.
Well, I think that's it. This place is officially clean. At least it's finally done. Come on. I'm not a partner or an employee. You can tell me anything. Just get it all out and you'll feel better.
I've lost a lot of good people lately. And Connor. If we downsize as much as Vera's proposing, I'm going to lose even more. But not you. Because you're not a partner or an employee. You don't cost me a dime. Which means I am booting you purely out of spite. Now get out of here and let me be. You know, you're right. I do feel better.